My name is John Ashley with Prestige Curb Appeal. We do residential and commercial pressure washing. We do everything from roofs, houses, and driveways. Commercial-wise, we do shopping centers, parking lots, everything, you name it. It really helps and makes you feel good and increases the property value. Give me a call, 865-621-1004. We'd love the opportunity to give you a quote, come out and see your house, even look at your driveway.
All right, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. I want to start you off with the big picture pattern because we've got a very active weather pattern that's going to be heading our way. Download the East Tennessee Weather app, scan the QR code, stay on top of this weather situation every day as we round out the week and head into the upcoming weekend. You'll get watches and warnings from the National Weather Service, push notifications when lightning is within 15 miles of your current location, and so much more. And an amazing interactive radar as well. So today into tomorrow, we do have a risk for severe storms across our region that does clip the Tennessee-Kentucky border, and that's likely to happen overnight tonight. I'll bring it down to the local level here in a second. Then as we go from Friday into Saturday, we've got a level 1, 2, and 3 risk for us here in East Tennessee with the bullseye up across parts of Kentucky and the Ohio Valley. And then as we get into Saturday morning, as the front slides its way to our southeast, there's our severe weather risk. And again, that does include parts of East Tennessee. As I mentioned, it's going to be active. So we do have a chance for some isolated strong thunderstorms tonight. Some damaging winds are possible. I think that's going to be the main threat. But over the next 2 days, because we have those storm threats, mainly Friday night. This is mainly Friday night. High category when it comes to damaging winds based on the nature of this line of severe weather, typically a damaging wind event. But all modes of severe weather are on the table. I put a medium chance for tornadoes. Yes, there is a chance Friday night into Saturday morning. Same with hail and same with isolated flooding and flash flooding concerns due to the amount of moisture that's going to be in the atmosphere to work with to produce intense rain. So here are your weather headlines today. Afternoon sunshine. We'll see increasing high-level clouds as the day progresses. Then tonight, a chance for some strong thunderstorms across the plateau and the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Not expecting a whole lot of activity, but a little bit. And then Friday into Saturday, that's when we're going to see that main line come on through as a cold front approaches and pushes into our area. So let me show you the big picture here this morning. We've got a warm front that's lifted its way north. That's going to allow for a very warm and muggier day around East Tennessee. It's going to be very summer-like throughout the day today. I actually want to go back to this for just a second and show you what I'm talking about with those increasing high-level clouds. See these clouds off to our south and southwest? Those are the high clouds that are going to drift on into the area through the day today. Now, as you travel out and about this morning, we are currently rain-free, so that's great news to pass along. Temperatures this morning started off in the 60s. It is warm. It feels great outside. We are trending warmer this morning than what we were yesterday. And through the day today, lunchtime temperatures will be in the upper 70s. And look at our high temperatures today. We're going to be in the low, mid, and some upper 80s across the Southern Valley. So warm, muggy, heat index value is going to be in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees in some locations. So it is definitely going to be on the hotter side. Now, the wind's going to pick up throughout the day today. A lot of mixing in the atmosphere, so expect a breezy day. Winds are going to be out of the southwest, gusting to about, say 20, 25 miles per hour or so. All right, so let's bring it down to the local level here. Here's that level 1 risk I was talking about on the big picture for East Tennessee, just clipping the northern plateau and the Tennessee-Kentucky border. So as we talk about your future cast, we'll pick up our timeline at 7 o'clock tonight. And again, here comes a little batch of showers and thunderstorms that's going to come through probably after sundown tonight, if not a little bit later, and through the overnight hours, a couple of showers as well. But again, minimal impact. It's through the overnight hours for the most part. Shouldn't affect too many of us. And the severe weather risk is relatively on the lower end. Now, Friday morning, we start off in the 60s and 70s. It's going to be incredibly mild. We're going to have a few clouds hanging out with us. We've got a couple of rounds of rain on the way. So Friday into Saturday, a level 1, 2, and 3 risk has now been introduced to East Tennessee. And so that's that all modes of severe weather I was talking about Friday night into Saturday morning. So let's go ahead and pick up our timeline Friday morning. As we see some rain showers move on out. We'll see a couple of showers throughout the day on Friday. Not expecting a whole lot of activity, but we'll keep an eye on that for sure. There's Friday night, 7 o'clock. So again, not expecting a ton of activity throughout the day on Friday. It's really Friday night after we go off to bed. And forecast high temperatures on Friday will be back into the low, mid, some upper 80s. So another warm, very humid, summer-like day, and that's setting the stage for what's coming through Friday night. So here's Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. anyways. And we'll run you through our future cast. Here comes our line of storms blasting its way out of Middle Tennessee and the Ohio Valley. There's midnight. Now, again, a lot of the times these pick up speed, so I would anticipate this probably to be about 2 hours earlier. We'll see how it all plays out. There's 2 o'clock in the morning. Here it comes. So I would imagine probably after about midnight or so is the best timing so far. This is 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is the storm system that we're talking about. All modes of severe weather are on the table. Heavy rain, damaging wind would be the main threat. Can't rule out an isolated tornado, and the possibility of 1 inch diameter hail or smaller is going to exist. All right, rainfall forecast. We're talking about some decent amount of rain. Now, this is kind of broad brushing it. I think this round of storms that comes through Friday night, Saturday morning, yes, it's going to be a fairly fast mover, but it is going to bring us some intense rain. So I would imagine a lot of us will pick up a half an inch of rain. Quarter to half, upwards of an inch of rain is really looking likely. Rain chances are really just going to be elevated. Everyone's getting rainfall as we go from Friday night into Saturday morning, and then a few lingering showers as we get into Sunday, Monday, with more rain working its way back into the area next week. So when you look at your rainfall forecast over the next 7 days by the Weather Prediction Center, again, just kind of broad brushing it. The general idea is most of the rain is going to be off to our north and northwest, but here in East Tennessee, we could see maybe upwards of half an inch to an inch to maybe pockets of 2 inches before all is said and done. All right, so let's break it down to your 7-day forecast. We're at 85 degrees here today. Very summer-like, dry conditions. I can't rule out maybe a stray shower, not expecting much. Don't have percentages there. Same with your Friday, but a chance for some strong thunderstorms tonight across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Here comes our cold front. That's going to blast the line of storms Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll cool off a little bit as we get into the weekend, but not cold per se. These cold fronts are starting to lose that cold air, if you will. We'll be in the low 80s Saturday and Sunday, as well as Monday. And then the temperature should start to warm back up next week, and we'll see increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms. I can't stress enough. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. Scan that QR code right there in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. It gives you all the weather information you could possibly want. Not just here locally, but around the country. It also will help you follow your friends and family members anywhere in the country. From right here in East Tennessee, you can get watches and warnings from anywhere in the country. Of course, if you have any questions about that, you can always email me, mike@easttnweather.com. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. Enjoy the warmth. Let's go ahead and leave you with a beautiful view. It's still dark outside this morning of the moon setting off in the western sky from Fort Loudon Lake. We sure hope you have a great day.